Several people have. Me and Oriental people are cool. Trust me. Okay. Korean, Chinese, cool. University friends, cool. Cool. And they, yeah, cool. But there's some melanated people that have experienced even harsher racism and treatment from them. Even more so than, as you put it, South Asiatic people. So why aren't we banning them? Don't forget, like I said in the previous part one, go to go Bradford, go Birmingham, East London. Asian folk are practically like black. Listen, I think it's something personal, yeah. There are members of my family that they used to do accounts for South Asian people, and not only accounts, but yeah, shouldn't really say this. Well, it's extended family further out, but yeah, do their accounts and transfer their money to the bank for them. That's trust. So this, I can go on. I can go on actually. While I'm here, because I'm not going to address you for the next couple of months. Listen, work situations for me, it's always been the people you call South Asians that have put me on. And guess who the ones who, boy, nearly get me the sack, who try to pull me down? Yes, you're. So how can you expect people like me in this day and age, moving on from where I was before, when I was thinking like you, how can you expect me to therefore turn against people that have been there for me and put me on? Make it make sense. And yet in the same breath, my own pulling me down. They're pulling me up by my shoulders, you're pulling me down by my ankles. Make it make sense. But hey, back on track. So, Chinese folk, in some cases, are very extremely racist to people like yourself and melanated people. So why aren't you therefore banning them? You made the excuse, with the dominant majority, Caucasian folk, we have to shop with them because we're in their country. I can throw you under the bus there, because go and move in Jewish circles, go and move in some certain other circles. That the supply chain is different. The clothes they wear, the food they eat, and this all goes back. It's a supply chain. You that's your homework. Because since you want to start this whole movement now, another part of you're going to have to learn, apart from marketing, advertising, sourcing, you have to learn the concept. That very same concept, yeah. You have to learn that. So all these things you have to be doing now. So come off TikTok, and you're gonna start putting your feet, the boots to the ground now, and putting some graft and start planning stuff. 2 to 3 months, that's what they say, to start a business. Get on with it. I want to see several. I want to see a chain. Just like he's done, just like the South Asian's done with his stores. Because I'll say it again, and I'll say it again. You had it there back in the day. You gave it up. For the sake of 50p? For the sake of 50p, you know? On top of that hairstyle, 50p. VB's in Walthamstow. People love that when I mention that. Memories. And don't forget the other shop further down. There was 2 further down. VB's was nearer like the middle-ish. And you go further down, and there's like 2 other shops. And there's one across the road, so there's about 4 or 5. Yes? Yes. You gave it up. Because if they've kept it real, they would have vanished. But no, so let's so yeah. But yeah, so yeah. You gave it up. But anyway, the Chinese thing now, let's move forward to this. According to what I've read from the media, Caucasian media reports that Asian people think that you're a low IQ. Okay? So it's like a strata thing. Don't forget, Caucasian people say, this is one of the reasons why you don't get put on, right? Because Caucasian people don't think you've got it. They think, okay, guess what? I'm not racist because he, Mr. Asian, is brighter than me. He, Mr. Chinese, is brighter than me, but you're not. So he gets to put on, and you don't, because you're not better than me. But then again, they say by default, he thinks you're low IQ, and he, Mr. Chinese, thinks you're low IQ. If that's true or not, I don't know. Well, it's not, because let them back up on me and they won't think that. Maybe if they back up on you and the loud mouth, they might think that, but hey, I'm not coming at you like that. Because I'm giving you credit where due. You know, wherever your motives are, you may plant a seed of inspiration for someone to do that. So I'm not coming at you fully. But the thing is, there's certain limitations. But hey, I'm not here to discuss that. Because trust me, if you do what you know you're supposed to, what you say you're going to be doing, then there'll be no need for anything like this. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Yes, so if it's true, then Mr. Chinese, because don't forget, like I was going to say, Bradford, Birmingham, East London, a lot of interracial relationships between Asians, South Asians, and black folk. So where should they go then? If I'm Shamika and my man's Imran, and we're together, and you're saying have a boycott, where should we get our food? Should I boycott it then? But listen, when I'm in Birmingham, trust me, it's a madness. They're like brothers. And the sisters love them. Nothing wrong with that. So, if that's the case, and vice versa, you know, if I'm Answer, my missus is Shamika, whatever, same thing again, wherever you want to run it, wherever you want to play it, where should they go for their, and this is the issue you got. But anyway, yeah, so, and so back to and let's not forget, you're going all the way here, you know? It should be a thing of where if I want Chinese food and we're boycotting Mr. Chinese because they don't like us, you got to stock Chinese food too, which is good for you. So when you have your food store now, which you're going to you're going to have Caribbean food, you can have Asian food, whatever it is, and you're going to have Chinese food, which is excellent for business. You can't go wrong. Listen, leadership is a hard thing. But hey, let me just wrap this up. But listen, if you're going to come at the Asian folk, Chinese folk too, because they don't like you. Apparently, according to the stereotype, what's said, but that according to what they say, the media and what they say, what they parlay to be true. So the bottom line is, you're not like the Jewish community, just all in house, don't mix with nobody. But then again, you see, we live in a multi-ethnic and multi-racial society. So it's difficult for you to go the whole hog. Maybe it was easier back in the day when things were a bit more separate in the early 90s, as we know. Again, public enemy movement. I've discussed this all see my previous videos about this. But this is it. This is it. This is it. So it's going to be hard for you to like... The bottom line is, I know we're all talking anyway. Not just you, I'm not just you, but you got certain sycophants who write on people's comments, and when I say, okay, what's your plan? They haven't got one. And the Asian people have even said to you, go ahead, do it. And the Chinese folk will say that to you too. Boycott us, do it. Because they know you'll be back 2 weeks. Remember that thing in Peckham? That little girl who got in an incident in Peckham? Remember that? But yeah, if you've got on that, I know. But hey, you're back in there now, aren't you? So let's get real and whatever. All right, then. Later.